What's going on, guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital, and we are live here for Canopy gross earnings. We're just waiting for the report to come out. We're going to be covering the after market reaction, see how the stock does. We're going to be checking in with a bunch of other cannabis stocks to see how they react to the report. And I really want to get your guys' opinion on how you think earnings are going to be. What do you think the numbers are going to be? We can go over what they're expected to be. But we'll give you guys a couple of minutes, a couple seconds to tune into the stream. Make sure to hit that like button. And yeah, things should be fun. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. How's everybody doing today? I don't expect as big of a turnout as Aurora earnings. Aurora earnings were nuts. We had over 1,000 people in our stream. But nonetheless, should be pretty fun. What's up, Joe? What's up, Wei? Any idea of what time it's supposed to be released? Good afternoon from Southern Oregon. I'm expecting 4:30 or 5 o'clock. But we'll take a look at a couple things before that. And it should be fun. Ty Clark 24 bought more shares of ACB when it dropped today. Joe Peoples, Canopy going to drop. That's what some people are thinking. That's what I've heard. We'll see how the numbers are for Canopy growth, but it's definitely going to affect a lot of the other stocks. So it's just funny how many people were watching Aurora earnings and how little people are expected to watch Canopy growth earnings. What's up, Peter? These guys would be a $10 stock if they didn't have Constellation's money. I think so. I don't know if we just got earnings numbers, but we are seeing the stock move down 1.54% in after hours. So we're just waiting on these numbers. If you guys get the report, feel free to drop that link. Yes, Jay, what's going on? Mining stocks today were on fire, and it's what I love to see. The one that you were looking at, I hope you bought it. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. Support this stream. We've got 3 likes right now, and I'd love to have a few more likes just to see if we can get this stream up. Show some support for Canopy growth. I know the turnout's going to be nothing like Aurora, but that's okay. Still going to affect the stock price for Aurora. So we're seeing Canopy down 1.54% after hours. Actually, I was taking a look at some cryptocurrencies in the meantime. I don't think we're seeing Bitcoin at 3,600, so we are seeing cryptos gain a tiny bit. All right, so let's zoom in here. Perfect. The markets are actually still trading. We're just closing off the day. We're seeing, oh my gosh. This stock was brought up to my attention yesterday. Isodiol up 20% today. Suniva up 13%. MetaPharm Labs up 8.5%. Tilt Holdings. Jeez. Debating Hive. RIP my Coca-Cola calls. Can't wait till Aurora gets a deal. Puts $10 billion with Aurora. Too late to sell. All right, guys. So we're just waiting on those Canopy earnings. Canopy is currently down 1.54% in after hours, and we will see when we get those numbers. But thank you for tuning into my stream. Thanks for hitting that like button. Let's try and get a couple more people watching, and we can all either laugh or cry with Canopy earnings. What's up, Brandon? The turnout for Canopy is nothing like Aurora, eh? But nice to have you here. How are you doing today? What's going on? Sternto. Just woke up, missed the 3:30 alarm. It's all good, Joe. You're here now. Thoughts on Hexo? Okay, guys. Well, let's go to our cannabis stock portfolio just to check in. I wish I could X out of this without it. There you go. Isodiol is up 18% today. This stock took off late in the day. Like absolute fire. Someone's banging outside. You should buy ACB at the opening bell and drive the price up so I can cash out my ACB calls. I'll be there for every stream. Well, I appreciate the support, Brandon. Your channel's growing nicely. You know what? All those videos that you're making, I want to do more of those kind of videos. Check out Brandon's channel if you guys get a chance. He makes a lot of good long-term videos about investing, stuff that everybody should learn if you don't already. But yeah, so awesome. I support my fellow YouTubers. We're a community. So we're not getting much movement after hours for Canopy, down 0.78%. I'm just gonna quickly review a couple more stocks. Had a question about Hexo. Hexo. But my stance stays the same pretty much for Hexo. I like it, but I do think that it's still it ran off $4 to almost $8. Excuse me, guys. And I do think we could come down a little bit. I think the market in general might just pull back a little bit, and I'm a little bit cautious. So, yeah, I want to sell my Canopy. ISO deal acquired CBD Naturals. That's why they're up. Thanks, bro. Any Valentine's plans? You betcha. Going out for a very nice dinner and all that kind of stuff. How about you? How about you, Brandon? Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Is the earnings today? Will he have the numbers? Yes, sir. I sold Canopy at 63 and I didn't even buy when it went to 40. T-God. Yes, sir. Hot date tonight. That's what I like to hear. Is it a new date? Is it a we don't have to get that personal. I'm just joking. Who's the lucky guy? I will not live stream my date. That is awesome. That's so funny. If I ever did that, you guys would probably ask her if she invests and which company's her favorite. Hey, Aaron's date, do you think that do you prefer Aurora or do you prefer Canopy growth? Jeez. She's not giving financial advice on my channel, that's for sure. She'd probably recommend like Estee Lauder stock or something like that. Makeup stocks, who knows, guys? No, I just want to ask her if she likes the futon. All right, guys. What are you guys up to for Valentine's Day? That's what I'm more excited about. Who's got a hot date? What are you guys going to go to eat? Did you guys buy those roses and those flowers? If she doesn't own ACB, let her walk. That's great. That's great. We're seeing... I'm trying to drink my coffee nice and slow in front of the mic because I forget who was complaining that I slurp on camera. It's overrated. 2 years. Just bought my wife a house for Valentine's Day. Ram, that is balling out for Valentine's Day. Holy smokes. Kind of convinced my girl we should do February 15th back to normal price. Jay, that's awesome. I respect that. Valentine's Day is a money grab. Yes, sir, it is. Just like New Year's, just like a bunch of other holidays. I bought my wife a freezer. What you putting in the freezer? Hopefully not her one day. Just kidding. I recently excited about Canopy. I invested over 4K. What do you think about IBM? I think IBM's a strong company. I think Canopy, it's hard to say. We'll see when we get the numbers. Yeah, I think IBM's a strong company. International business machines. I got into Canopy after Constellation's deal at 42 bucks. The one and only time that I ever bought Canopy was right before, I'm not even kidding, guys, the day before they got the Constellation Brands deal was the day that I bought Canopy. It's the only time I ever bought Canopy. The stock went up 38% the next day. I said, holy crap, what is going on here? Rode that stock till into the 60s, dumped it, never bought it again. So right now we don't own any Canopy. I'm just waiting for the market reaction, waiting to get those numbers. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I already put my wife in the freezer looking for a new one now. Earnings, what time is earnings? Excuse me, guys, sorry. Hard to say. I'm thinking either 4:30 or 5 o'clock. If anyone has any updates, feel free to post a link. I'll review the links, but we're just waiting, and we're watching currently Canopy in the after hours markets trading down 1.11%. So we're not seeing too much movement for Canopy right now, just down about 1%, 1.43%. So we're just waiting for the stock to start moving, but we'll see, guys. If it's anything like Aurora, I think we will see more movement for Canopy stock versus Aurora. I didn't expect a big move for Aurora, and people were saying, oh, it's gonna be one way or the other. Aurora never goes sideways. Well, you know what? Aurora did go sideways for the past couple days. Let's go, boys. Canopy doing good is good for every weed stock, I think. Yes, sir, Colin, you are correct. I mean, Canopy is definitely going to move like the sector tomorrow. Are you going for the free battle pass on Fortnite? I think the free battle pass is a direct shot to fight EA and Apex. Personally, I don't play Fortnite, but I mean, I do think it's an amazing game for free. And the company's been very successful with that game. It's really hard to say right now. I used to be a big EA fan. Battlefield 5 is fun. Battlefield's always been my series, but I never got into Battlefield that much. This recent one, at least, Battlefield 5, I don't know, there's just something about it. So we're seeing Canopy go flat at 45.65. So let's see. Come on, guys. Let's get some movement. Canopy's down 1.01% after hours currently. But we keep flashing. We keep flashing sideways. Let me know if earnings are out. Girl Soldiers. Mercedes Faith. What's going on? Thanks for tuning into this stream. I don't have access to the earnings call. Last time we got a link posted and I joined the earnings call, which subsequently demonetized my live stream because they were playing orchestra music in the background, so I wasn't too happy about that. But I'll do some research. We'll do some digging around, guys, try and get on that earnings call. But we're definitely watching the aftermarket reaction. We're currently seeing Canopy trade flat. So basically, Fortnite is giving away the premium version for the next month as long as you play a lot the next 2 weeks. Damn, that's crazy. Let's check it out. Canopy, growth, earnings, call. Investors, Canopy, growth. Let's see if we can get onto their earnings call. Media governance, AGM video. Don't know, guys. If anybody knows something about getting onto that earnings call, feel free to drop a link. Investor events. November 14th, February 14th, Q3 2019. Here we go, guys. Making some progress. Canopy will release its financial results for the third quarter fiscal 2019 ended December 31st after financial markets closed February 14th. Following the release of its third quarter 2019 financial results, Canopy will host a conference call and audio webcast with Bruce Linton at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 15th. So the call will be tomorrow morning at 8:30. So we will see more movement in the stock tomorrow morning on that earnings call. And here's all the information to dial in. A live audio webcast will be available here, so I can register for you guys if you want me to stream that conference call tomorrow morning. That's not a problem. We're just waiting on numbers right now. Don't read, just click links. Well, Mr. Voltaire, click links doesn't matter because the conference call's at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. I think it's time to take profits on CGC and buy more ACB. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, the conference call's at 8:30 tomorrow, so let me know if you guys want me to live stream that morning conference call. We'll definitely be seeing some movement in the markets, but we're waiting on numbers. We're just waiting on numbers right now. I believe they're going to release at 4:30 or 5, so I'll stream until 4:35. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. We do have 100 people in the room, so that's pretty sweet. Everybody waiting on Canopy numbers. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. 22 likes, only 22 likes, and 102 people watching. So support my stream. Thank you very much. A lot on the line here, boys. What's going on, Carl? You got... What you talking about? Shorts and longs. Aphria stock went up after they released quarterly in January. Aurora kind of spooked the market on Monday, especially for the bull traders out there. Canopy will have a story to tell today with its quarterly and will definitely set the trend for all Canadian cannabis companies going forward. They won't have as huge of profits as everyone is hoping, just like Aurora, but Canopy has got something up its sleeve. Yeah, YouTube earnings, it really depends. It's not as much as you guys think. Like 1 to 2 grand. I'd say something like that. Depends if I have a good month. I'm not up to the big boy numbers yet. But it's growing, guys, and it's all because of you guys. And I appreciate it. Everything counts. Every like, every comment. Yeah, but don't forget, it's my full-time gig, right? So trading, YouTube, my VIP trader program, and any other videos that I shoot for clients and stuff. So that's all I do. We did with ACB. Billions. All right, guys. So we're seeing Canopy float around after hours. We're seeing the stock down 1.11% now. It's really hard to say, but I don't think the numbers are out just yet. We will be watching it after hours. Do I work with Jay Lewis? I've shot 2 videos for Jay Lewis. He's a very interesting guy, runs a trading academy, and yeah, all I can say is feel free to check it out. Check out the videos, check out his trading academy. That's pretty much it. Why did ACB drop to 7? What time is earnings? Well, earnings is scheduled for after the bell. I'm not friends with Ricky Gutierrez. That would be pretty cool. He's got a lot more followers than me. Huge hands on Jay Lewis. What's the current price on NBev and water? 2 more great companies. You know what, guys? As we wait for Canopy earnings, let's take a look at a few more companies. Water was actually on my watch list recently. Where are we here? I believe the stock declined quite a bit today, though. So, the alkaline water company. Well, first we'll pull up NBev. How am I missing this? There we go. Alkaline water. Right below NBev. Jeez. Judgment Day. You posted those videos on your channel? You mean, hey Brandon, are you talking about the Jay Lewis videos? Judgment Day Clay Trader, have you ever heard of? I'll take a look in a sec. I'll just wait for you guys to get back to me. Yeah, so yeah, I posted both of them on my channel. It's all about trading, hiring a trading coach, and about mentorship. Like, they're actually pretty decent videos because I didn't just sell his program. Like, it's an informational video about how hiring a trading coach, makes sense. Having a mentor makes sense, but it does make sense because, like, when I was in real estate, I had a sales coach, someone to hold you accountable, someone to learn from, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, feel free to check out those 2 videos. I posted one yesterday and one the Wednesday before. And yeah, we're working together. So it's something that I feel like I don't offer. I don't offer a trading school. I don't offer a trading academy. A lot of you guys ask me how to trade options. I don't trade options. So just work with someone that knows what they're doing and has done it for a while. Thoughts on Kron? I think Kron's sitting high, but I mean, Kron's a success story. I'll give them a check. I've been in touch lots. He's from Van as well. Yeah, that's true. He is. He's a really nice guy. So shout out to Jay Lewis. So why don't people just get a real job and give their spare cash to someone who knows what they're doing? That's a good question. That's what a lot of people do, I guess. But I mean, the days of... I feel like the financial services industry is going through a shift because we've got so many low-cost ETFs and stuff like that. If you look at a company like Luskin Chef, one second. If you look at a company like Luskin Chef, they're a wealth management firm, Canadian wealth management firm. The stocks recently pulled back up, but over the past 5 years, the stocks consistently declined, and that's because their assets under management haven't really moved, and what they can charge to manage money is just not as what it was 10 years ago. So, any stocks at a good buy? What's your take on solar energy stocks? Honestly, I don't really cover solar energy stocks that much. It's hard to say. Do people even work a real job nowadays? Flash Boys by Michael Lewis. What? I don't know if that's a joke or not. Okay, let's go back to CGC. We're not seeing much movement after hours, down 0.89%. We'll be consistently checking in and out. TAN is the ETF for solar. All right. We can take a quick look. Aurora 15 in the next few months. That is a tough question. It's really hard to say. I think the whole sector might pull back just a little bit. Wow. 5-year chart. Basically in the high teens, sell low 20s and repeat. Oh, sorry, Kenneth. I did not know that. I would have to take a look at the book, but thank you. Any thoughts on Bombardier? Went up 25%. Wouldn't touch Bombardier personally. But let me check. Yeah, no, I don't know. You know how I feel about Quebec and our government and Bombardier and any of those companies that are tied to Quebec, SNC Lavalin. That company is, oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. Yeah, no, I don't know. No thanks, no thanks. Canopy down 1.11% after hours. Still waiting on those numbers. Probably going to get some of the SNC deals now. Yes, that is a possibility. Okay, so do I have stock twits? Yes, I do have stock twits. If you guys do use stock twits, I just recently started using stock twits. Only have 26 followers. You can just find me, Departures Capital. And that's pretty much our stock twits. Oh no, I'm getting a phone call. That's so annoying. I'm trying to read these comments. Maybe Bruce is calling me up for the conference call. Just kidding. What do I think of ticker symbol pot? I think the company got lucky. Watch Bad Blood on Netflix. I heard it's good. Hi, any thoughts on Woodbrook Holdings? I use stock twits too. Yeah, Brandon, what's your stock twits? I actually like stock twits. Brandon BB_investing. There we go. Yes, sir. Followed. Perfect. Yo, that's another thing. That is for sure. Suniva is looking so nice recently. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the $2 donation. Just noticed this cool dollar symbol above the keyboard. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Joe. Any dollar helps. And yeah, honestly, any super chats I get, straight back invested into Departures Capital. I'm trying to make a legit studio for like live streams and stuff. I really like what Midas Letter is doing. I want to do something similar, but maybe start off on a smaller scale, just as I don't have the funding that he does. So thank you guys. Thank you. Let me double check. Hey, there it is. Is anyone nervous with the Israel cannabis? Don't know much about that. Today I bought 2,000 more shares of Namaste. 18,000 shares at $1.58. Yeah, it's hard to say. I hope Namaste comes back too. I was adding to Namaste at 92 cents. So we'll see what happens, guys. Wishing all the best for Namaste. Stock twits, great for getting news before other people. Last week my Aphria went down 12%. I had no clue why. Turns out some kids got hospitalized for THC gummy bears. Yikes. We'll take a look at Neptune Wellness. This is another one I watched sometimes. Yeah, man. 140 people watching and only 47 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Support this stream. Thank you. Start a stock channel, but base it on GNN instead of Midas. What are your thoughts on future farm technologies? So many stocks, guys. So many stocks to look at. I just put out a quick video today. Me and Rich, we did a little collab, and it was pretty good. We were talking about the stocks that we're looking at for 2019. You know, we just talked about labs in that video. Labs, giving that a thumbs up for this year. I should start a live stream where I play Fortnite and watch your stream, playing with one hand and typing. Fire is a buy. Yo, Jay, that sounds awesome. I mean, playing Fortnite's... I've seen some streams that get up to like 5,000 people watching some dude play Fortnite, although the guy is legit. The channel's I Run You. Channel is I Run You. He's crazy player. So yeah, guys, 439. We're seeing Canopy down 1.17% in the after hours markets, and still not too sure what's going on. Still waiting for those numbers. Sorry to keep repeating myself, but I value your opinion and wonder what you think of PYXUS. PYXUS. Let's take a quick look. T-God is flying, even co. So you guys nailed it. Honestly, you guys are on the ball. Me and Rich, we just did a collab today, and we're talking about what are the stocks to watch for 2019. Evenco. Rich said he really likes Evenco. We both, thought that T-God is undervalued still. We're looking at labs. We're looking at You know, Chiron Life Sciences, it's really hard to say. This stock's super duper, like it's at its 52-week highs. But yeah, I don't know. Like it could just keep going. It's hard to say. Look at Cron. Cron just kept running. The last couple year chart looks pretty beautiful for Cron. With William Barr being in, does that mean a better chance of weed stocks spreading globally more? Hope so. I know you can't afford James' studio, but may some matching outfits for you and Rich. Yeah, definitely can't afford James' studio. James' studio is a pretty awesome studio. But I want to set up my own little studio, make some changes here. I don't need to have the crazy camera set up, but I'm definitely looking to improve the production quality for you guys, make it a little more interesting, and make it like my own show. But honestly, guys, the numbers we're putting up here, just by what I have right now, like I don't know how to thank you guys enough. We're doing like almost Midas letter numbers for our live stream shows. And Aurora live stream was off the charts. But that's just Aurora. Everything with Aurora just blows up. That's also why I make so many Aurora videos. So, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live, but I live in Ontario. These questions. My thoughts on Wayland. Sorry, I didn't answer this question yet. So, let me just take a quick look at this stock. We are not getting any movement for CGC yet. I think they're going to report numbers at 5. That's no problem. What's my social insurance number? That's a no can do. Is engaged in purchasing, processing, storing, and selling leaf tobacco. It also purchases tobacco primarily in the U.S. So we're in the tobacco market. Let me just take a quick look. I'd have to do more research about this company, but they don't pay a dividend. Wow, stock's done very well. Hard to say. I definitely do like the tobacco sector. I mean, it's a defensive sector. Green Growth Brands just launched e-commerce star, LOL. Anyone watching OSCAN? Legally, only a financial advisor could be a trading coach. I'm holding a swing position with prices, and it's been a big win. Nice. What do I think about Cannabis? I think Cannabis is scaling incredibly fast. Do I live in a city with an OHL team? Potentially. Unless you want to live with a gun under your pillow, Aaron, and another where the sun don't shine, you better not reveal your address. Yeah, obviously. Of course. If I could, I'd sell my soul for 500 shares of ACB. That's what I'm talking about. Biggest ACB supporter here. We're not seeing any movement for Canopy right now. Is Cron still a whole position? Bought at 20. It's doubled the last 2 months. Hard to say. So hard to say. Cannabis. Charts are looking pretty decent for Cannabis. I like the sell-off that we saw. But I would be cautious right now. But although, guys, you know, what is this? Charts aren't looking too bad. I'd just be afraid that Cannabis could potentially fall back down into the 2s if we break this, what's looking like support level for Cannabis. Oh, another stock that I wanted to talk about. MedMen. This was another stock that me and Rich just talked about today. We're talking about MedMen. Basically, we think MedMen, Suniva, what was the other company? Evenco. MedMen, Suniva, Evenco, T-God, and Aurora. Liking all those picks for 2019. MedMen especially, this stock is down into the 3s. I told you guys when I bought MedMen over $4 that it could potentially sell. Do your research, do your due diligence, and I'm looking to add more to MedMen. I do think we could sell off a little further, maybe 350. The US will legalize, stocks will fly up. Yeah, I know MedMen's getting sued. Like, I bought knowing that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I do think long term that they will prevail. Once again, guys, always do your research, always do your due diligence. You know, don't buy stocks just because we talk about them on this show or stream or channel or whatever it may be. Always do your research. Just want you guys to make the right decisions. We're just trying to educate. You should invite Sean Dollinger, ex-Namaste CEO, on your show. Dude loves being on camera. ISOL. Yes, bro. ISOL has exploded, and you called that. I'll give you that one. I like that you like those three because I'm underwater on all three. MedMen issues have issues. I have to have my money parked long term. We have a time yet. Check today's chart. Have you looked into Oscan? Yeah, so lawsuits are everywhere. Kron, Namaste, Aphria, etc. 99% of all the noise to move the stock up or down. I couldn't agree more. I regret selling Goose, but it's down 12% today. Yeah, guys, so anyways, we're still not seeing much movement for Canopy stock. Just waiting on those numbers. Like, it's going to be a big report. I'm just waiting for those numbers to come out. Hopefully at 5. That means 13 minutes away. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got 160 people watching now. Smash that like button, guys, if you are new to this stream. We'll keep talking about other cannabis stocks as we wait for those Canopy earnings, as we're not seeing much movement after hours. Just Canopy down 0.89%. But I can Google it for you guys. I don't think that we've got the numbers yet. Yeah, we don't have the numbers yet. I feel like we would see a bigger move in the stock than 0.89%. Nothing as of yet. Could be a couple minutes after 5 too, once those numbers come out. But do you know when Tilray earnings? I believe Tilray is right in and around this time. If you guys have any information that you want to post, you guys have been very helpful for my streams, especially Aurora's stream. You guys basically gave me the conference call, which was sweet. Hope ACP gets big. Do you know when Tilray earnings are? Hate to park money in slow movers. Chiron has been a distance runner. Yes, I agree with Chiron. Friday. I want to hear what you think about this article. Thank you, Quagmire. The scary number in Aurora Cannabis earnings report you overlooked. Aurora allows investors to look under the hood. I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you want me to dive into this article? Doesn't seem like it would take too long, so I could just read this quick little part if you guys want me to take a look. This number, but then again, it's a Motley Fool article. I know you guys don't really like the Motley Fool that much. So, dive. Okay, so I had both T-God and Hexo, sold them, would buy again. Cool. Yeah, I'll just sum it up then. We'll just read this one little part. And yes, the earnings call is tomorrow morning. So I do want to stream the earnings call for you guys if you'd like that. But we'll quickly read this, what the fool has to say about Aurora. This number should seriously worry Aurora shareholders. However, there's one number in Aurora Cannabis earnings report that looks downright dangerous and which I'm willing to admit escaped my own attention on initial pass of the company's income statement filed with SEDAR in Canada. I know that you're probably thinking giving my dislike for Aurora's share-based dilution and operating losses, but I assure you, it's not the company's comprehensive loss or its rising share count. Rather, it's Aurora's ballooning goodwill. Goodwill is an accounting term that describes the premium that a purchasing company pays when it acquires another company. Basically, goodwill is what's left over after tangible assets such as cash, factories, inventory, equipment, and so on. Some goodwill is to traditionally be expected when making an acquisition. In order for one company to acquire another, the pot needs to be sweetened. Yes, in a cannabis pun. Purchasing a company is often willing to pay a reasonable premium over the actual assets it's acquiring, be it a company's proprietary products, its branding. Yes. So basically, they're just saying goodwill is like, you got to pay a little premium if you want to buy our company. When it comes to Aurora, the company's goodwill has skyrocketed from $760 million to $3.0 billion, with the company's total assets working out to $4.8 billion. That means goodwill represents 63% of Aurora's total assets. Or in another context, Aurora Cannabis may grossly have overpaid for the companies it has acquired. How did Aurora's goodwill balloon so quickly? As noted on page 20 of its interim financial statements, $2.1 billion of its $262.64 billion purchase of MetaRelief was allocated as goodwill. Purchase of ICC Labs, $262 million. Understandably, with the cannabis industry still in the early stages of existence, there's bound to be an added premium in every acquisition. For instance, I'm sure Aurora Cannabis is counting on the retrofit of MetaRelief's Exeter facility, blah, 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 and another $688 million in tangible assets on its balance sheet. The company only has about $1.1 billion in actual tangible assets to lean out of a $4.88 billion in total assets. So guys, obviously this is just Aurora specifically. Haven't really compared their goodwill to other companies, and they actually make a pretty decent point. I mean, that is something that people have talked about, overpaying for companies. We hopefully it will work out in the long run, but in some instances we may have overpaid for some of those companies, but I think long term should still be all right. But don't quote me on this. Is it bad that I still have faith in Namaste? Thanks for doing all your research for us. We can sit back and follow, get informed in a very enjoyable way. Thank you, Pez. I do my best, and you guys help me. So that's what makes it fun. Anyone else on CGC IR page hitting refresh every minute? Please do. Thank you. And post up that link as soon as earnings come out. We'll be watching this stock in the after hours. But we're seeing Canopy down 1.21% after hours. Not too many big moves as of yet. I do feel like we're going to get earnings at 5 though. So 7 more minutes. Namaste is a good company. You guys like Ianthus. Don't even compare to how much Aphria overpays. So yeah, like I said, they haven't compared how much other companies overpay for different stuff. So I'd like to see an article about goodwill within the cannabis sector, because I feel like Aurora's not alone when it comes to paying a lot for other companies. But I have to do more research. I like that Ianthus bought MPX. I think Ianthus is good. We just want to, I would like to see a couple of those stocks come down. I'd like to see a bit of a sell-off because there's a bunch that I'd like to pick up. I'd love to pick up some Evenco, Hexo, some more MedMen. Suniva just started to take off, so things are looking good for Suniva, but now I wish I bought more. Thank you. That's what I was thinking also, to compare with others. Yep. I think so too. What's the start time for this call? Hey, Carlos, so we're not going to have a call today. We're just waiting on earnings and market reaction. So we're just going to see how the market's going to react to Canopy's numbers. So we're seeing Canopy down 1.21%. Just waiting on the report to come out. I want to see EPS and revenue. But in terms of the conference call will be tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, which I might stream. And if I stream it, then you guys will know by 8 o'clock. When Aphria got short hit, I worried ACB would get the next round of acquisitions because they got similar deals. Ianthus is on sale today. Yes, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the call for Canopy. Like I said, we're just waiting on the numbers. All right, guys. Let's take a look at a couple more stocks. I want to take a look at Ianthus. Ianthus Capital Holdings. I like the name for this company. Don't ask me why. But yeah, Ianthus is pulling back a little bit. Kind of what I want to see, as I wouldn't mind picking up some Ianthus, but I do kind of want to see a little bit more of a sell-off. This stock has had a very, very, very nice run. So, but right now I'm looking at stocks for exposure to the US market. And Suniva is definitely hitting the nail on the head for me. Suniva. And then I think MedMen's going through some crap right now, but it's another good play on the US market. Personally, once again, always do your research, guys. But MedMen is looking cheap right now. 13-cent 52-week range. That's insane. See? I've still got my MPX shares frozen in my account. Anyone get MPX Ianthus? What's the Ianthus market cap after the MPX merger? Yep. Thanks, Matt. Management has been crappy, not going to lie, and their CEOs are overcompensated. So that is something to worry about. Company needs to make some changes. And they're going through a lawsuit. So, agree with you. The facility in Cathedral City will produce a lot, and they'll have gotten some supply deals. This is what I saw on Twitter. Wow, the viewers just keep going up, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Anybody new to the stream? We've got almost 200 people now. So hit that like button. Support my stream. And let's get these numbers. We've got 2 minutes. So hopefully we see those numbers come out at 5. See the stock move. That's what I want to see. 8 p.m. Drop up that link. That'd be ridiculous if it's 8 p.m. What's up with these companies and putting out ridiculous earnings reports at late times? I hope it's not 8 p.m. But if it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, then that would be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that would make sense. 8:15? Are you kidding me? Is that 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Wow. Whatever, guys. I'll stream for another 15 minutes. I'm not going to stop the live feed. We've got almost 200 people in here, so no worries. I'm seeing 8:15 Eastern Standard Time now too. That's crazy. Drop a link if you guys have a link to that Reddit where we're seeing 8:15 p.m. Cuz who the heck decided to put it out at 8:15 p.m. on Valentine's Day? Clearly someone with not that much going on in their lives. Another live stream. No, I won't be live streaming at 8:15 p.m. I'm going to be going out for dinner probably. I know, right? WTF to that. What do I think of Jeremy's financial education channel? I think he's got a lot of followers, and he's good at presenting stuff, and I want as many subscribers as him. You got a perfect excuse to live stream your date. That's when the after-market trading closes. You know what, guys? These guys are so sneaky. If that's the case, then I'm actually pretty concerned about earnings. Watch revenues come in at like 40 million. Stock tanks. My gosh. Maybe trying to squeeze shorts. I think St. Joe is ripe to pop up. What do you think? Usually happens if they don't want too many people to read the reports. After the run up today, wouldn't enter a position now. Be chasing a trend rather than ready for it. Yeah, I'd be very cautious on Suniva right now, especially after a huge run like that. We'll see what happens, guys. But we'll see if Canopy earnings are better than Aurora. It's hard to say, honestly. It's really hard to say right now. But if they are releasing, here, you know what? Let's just quickly dig around in Google. 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't really find it. Reddit. Nope. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, by the way, guys, my video just dropped. Market recap. That will be your market minutes for today. We talk about the cannabis sector. We talk about Suniva's new news. We talk about a couple more things, but feel free to check out my market minute that just dropped. But we are live right now, so that might affect things. Labs back up again. They have to justify $21 billion market cap. Let's see what happens. My guess is that earnings will be low since they've been spending too much prepping for new products. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think that, Canopy's really trying to get into the hemp market in the U.S., and I think that's good long term, but for now it's hard to say. We could potentially see not that great numbers for the quarter. Think they will break 100 million revenue. I don't think we'll see that this quarter. If they do, the stock will be like $70 Canadian. Pure. Crown just for their share price and their market cap. Well, that's a tough one. We can look at Pure. Pure's doing pretty nice. Everyone's earnings are garbage and will until the small fish die and earnings consolidate. Yeah, doubt that, but who knows the game, anything can happen. That's true. There are going to be a lot of small fish that are going to die. I think Jay's right about that. Gotta say, it's just going to be like crypto. There's going to be so many of those ICOs that just need to disappear. Like, it's crazy. Jeez. For the earnings time. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate stuff like this. Let me just cover the rest of these comments. Will Canopy break $100 a share by year end? Oh, that's a tough one. All right, Reddit/Wheat Stocks. CGC financials at 8:15 p.m. That is so lame. Canopy growth, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I dropped the F-bomb pretty hard reading this now at work. Bruce is just working out the details of another strategic investment to distract him from what are likely to be poor results. We're just going to read a couple of these Reddits for fun. Thursday night at 8:15. That is after hours trade. That is after hours trade. I'm not sure if this timing shows much confidence. Maybe they expect us to forget about the horrible earnings after a good night's sleep. Yeah, we're not going to read those comments. Cool. So, that's pretty lame. Earnings are going to be at 8:15 tonight. Yeah, so short squeeze or lack of confidence. Numbers will be bad. Canopy has 15 to 20% of them. Any news or thoughts on AskCan? Well, guys, in that case, we've got 189 people in the room, so that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, guys, earnings are coming out at 8:15, and I will not be streaming for another 3 hours, but I'll stay for a little bit. We can have a quick little discussion, talk about some stuff. But I do think, like, earnings being released late, it can't be that good of a thing. Like, if you got good earnings, you should want to be reporting at 4 o'clock, like, bam, and let's see this stock fly in after hours. But the fact that it's at 8:15, I feel like they want to forget about things. Big up yourself. I will eat soon. They're going to try and spin the bad numbers in the morning, hope for the best. What happens if the numbers are expected and not mind-blowing? No movement. Could. What's up, Mercedes? Pot. Tomorrow morning will be interesting. Brother of Jeff Bezos, mistress denies leading. Is that for real? Guys, this is a news channel now. We can talk about whatever the heck we want. If you're here for Canopy earnings, you know what time it's going to be at. And I will stream in the morning for that conference call. We'll have to get on that conference call. But I better not get demonetized this time. Super annoying. ECB and Coke deal coming soon. That's been the talk of 2018. Okay, guys. We'll take a look at a few more companies, and then we will hit the road. I'm going to get something to eat real quick, but I do want to look at Namaste real quick because I had a bunch of comments about that. Recently purchased some more Namaste. Oh, we got some comments about Wayland too. Namaste Technologies. Bunch of different stocks. So when is the earnings call? The earnings call is at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Take a look at that in 2 seconds. Let me just close some of these tabs that I got open. Got 1,000 tabs open right now. Okay. Thoughts on FSD? With Kramer and the media on their team, don't be surprised when they drop news or pump a non-event. MSNBC will be pushing the story, and CGC will go up on almost any news. How come you see Namaste growing as Sean Dollinger lingers around? I just see Namaste being worth something, worth more than their current share price. Now, this is a risky one. Always do your research, guys. Don't buy because we're talking about it. I'd be very, very, very cautious on Namaste right now. I just think that the company's not done. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think that the company could make some kind of pullback, but it's hard to say. I guess you're not going to talk about Oscan. Sorry, buddy. We can take a look right now. If you got the ticker. It is depressing though. It is depressing for Namaste. But that's a very good possibility. Namaste will go up and it will likely be purchased at this point. That's it. I'm selling all other stocks and buying more ECB. Don't worry, it will drop again in the future. Matt made a bad investment in Namaste at 222. You know, there are a lot of people holding Namaste. We hold some Namaste at like $1.89. I forget when was the last time. $1.89, $1.50, and 92 cents. But we're definitely not in the green for Namaste. So you guys are not alone. There's so many people that are stuck holding Namaste. Well above $1. Well above $1, $2. Some people maybe even $3. That's the nature of the beast. Got to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Do your research. But this was one where it's hard to do your research for because, yeah, no doubt. Fire. It's actually going to get dark here soon, guys. I'm going to start to disappear off this camera. Hard to say for Kron. I think the stock's riding high. Always do due diligence or no one to blame but yourself. Yes, sir, Paul. Always do your research. I can't emphasize it enough. Pure Global Cannabis looking pretty good. Pure looking pretty nice recently with these charts. Yes, sir. ISOL, big news today. So that was nice. Stock popped like crazy. ACNNF. All right. We will take a look at that, and then we're going to hit the road. ISOL running like crazy. ACNNF. This is the last stock. Why can't we? Can't find it. We'll see, but I feel like they'd be announcing, if they're announcing a deal, they would announce it, you know, closer to the market, closer to when the pre-market's trading, when the market's trading. I feel like they would want to get that market reaction. Yes, we need the dollar to drop back down to 95 and below. I want to see the dollar plummet, but you know what's nice to see? The dollar is flirting with all-time highs, yet gold is sitting at 13.15, which is nice. All right, I'll Google that for you. This is the last one though, guys. Stock. It's the Australian Stock Exchange. Wow, stock's down like crazy. $136 million market cap. Let's see what ASCAN is about. Let's quickly go on their website. Just found your channel looking for Canopy earnings content, subbed, and we'll take a look at past vids. We're at 130% average returns in cannabis market. Awesome, Paul. That's great to hear. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. We cover the cannabis stocks daily through live streams and videos. Every day we release a market minute video, what's going on in the markets, just for anybody who hasn't tuned in. And yeah, good, nice with the trading. So cool. We're always doing live research, so thanks for bringing up this company. We're gonna take a look at this company real quick, and then we are going to hit the road. I'm gonna get something to eat, get ready for tonight. Kona Gold, I think it will be big. We'll see. Shaping the future of medical cannabis, we believe Australian patients have the right to access high-quality, cost-effective cannabinoid medicines. So this is a medical Australian cannabis company. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure they have an investor presentation. So let's take a quick look. Interviews, corporate governance. What? Can't really find. Here we go, presentations. We'll skim through their investor presentation real quick. Man, where is the presentation? This is from 2017, so this is quite old. Delivering high quality, cost effective medical cannabis. At the time, $225 million market cap, 83 cents. There's a list of the ASX listed companies. So yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know what to say about this. This is a play on the Australian market. The company's sitting at lows though, so there might be some value there. I'm not going to get too much into that. I got ASCAN through Royal Bank. Cool. That's pretty nice to know. So you can invest in ASCAN. Watch Aleph and Emblem. Big news coming out soon. Aleph and Emblem have been on a tear, which is crazy. So have a good night and good luck to all your weed stockholders to the moon. Nutritional high might be of interest to you. I'll take a look at that. But yeah, anyways, guys, so we're not getting earnings till 8:15, so I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to get something to eat, probably hit the gym. So thank you for tuning into my live stream. Before you hit the road, hit that like button, and we'll be doing coverage on Canopy's earnings tomorrow morning. We want to see the conference call. We want to hear the conference call, and we want to see the market reaction. Now, hopefully the numbers won't be too bad. Make sure to drop some comments on my videos as we get into the night, as we get those numbers out. Drop those comments. Let's hear what you guys think. And it sucks that we can't see the aftermarket reaction, but one way or another, we'll be covering it, and I look forward to tomorrow. It should be exciting. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys